Oh, no. This is huge. Hannah Montana.
I'm Miley Cyrus, and I'm auditioning for the role of Zoe in Hannah Montana.
Oh, hi Jake, I didn't notice you here on the beach.
Oh, hey Miley, I didn't notice you here on the beach either. This is Holly. She's an actress.
Oh yeah, I saw you in that commercial. You know, the one where you had to have that really uncomfortable talk with your mom. I hope everything worked out.
That wasn't really my mom.
Okay, well, as long as the toe fungus is gone.
I just kept looking down. My sister stuttered when you asked me what I'm thinking about. And like I couldn't breathe, you asked what's wrong with me. My best friend Leslie said, oh, she just being Miley. The next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My body can't rest till then. I can't wait to see you again.
Miley Cyrus.
Hi.
How are you, neighbor?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, didn't I see you driving by trying to TP my house the other night, Miley? You and your dad and that dog?
Maybe.
Hey, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
I want to welcome you personally. I want to bring over, now, see if you recognize these names. Jason Morey.
Yes.
Jim Morey.
Yes.
They are the nicest people in the history of the planet Earth.
Jason, he just said that you're the nicest person on planet Earth, you and your dad. He says, is that nice?
Hey, listen, Miley, I trusted Jim Morey when I first came to Hollywood, and he never let me down. He did the same thing with Dolly Parton. But, you know, they say this about you. They say that it's like a no-brainer. You make it so easy to manage.
Well, they're awesome. They're cool guys. I can't be too nice. Jason's in the room.
Hey, congratulations. I know everybody says that, but man, this became the hugest monster in the world, isn't it?
Well, thanks. It's quite a whirlwind, and it's been a lot of fun. I can't think of a moment that it just hasn't been totally crazy, you know, in the past 2.5 years or however long it's been, but it's definitely been worth it.
And then a 3D movie, I expected maybe you'd do, you know, a couple of $1 million or something, and then it became the biggest opening movie.
I know, right? Honestly, it sounds like, you know, like a rehearsed answer, but literally we weren't expecting it at all.
Sure.
Like, actually, we were all kind of like sweating a little bit. We were all like, oh no, like this is, you know, we're scared this puppy's gonna tank. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, you know, that's gonna be a little harsh. And so we were getting really actually pretty scared, everyone over here. Then all of a sudden it went from like 3 million to 39 in like 2 seconds. So we're like, okay, I think we're good.
We should go ahead and stretch this a little bit too. And you know what's going to be so funny too, Miley? And you might want to share this. This may have come from you or Jason or your dad or Jim or somebody, but everybody's going to walk into the Oscars on the red carpet, and right across the street is going to be this huge face of you. The #1 movie.
It's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, it's going to be pretty awesome being at the Oscars and having all this happen. I'm really stoked about that.
No, so you are going to the Oscars, huh?
I am.
Good. What are you going to wear?
Well, actually, I had my dress picked out, but now I have to change it because I want to get a little more dressed up. So I'm going to have to go, you know, shopping a little bit.
You know, they gave you a little heat about your makeup at the Grammys, and I thought that was really unfair.
Yeah, it was. Whatever, I don't care. I thought I looked good, so they can say what they want.
I thought you looked great. And you are presenting at the Oscars, huh?
I am. I'm presenting.
What award are they going to have you present, Miley?
I'm actually not 100% sure if when I'm presenting that.
But listen, we'll be watching for sure. And then I was just thinking, because you are such a huge icon for everybody in a certain age group right now. Now, who did it for you? Was it Barney? Was it Elmo? Was it the Powerpuff Girls? Was it the Rugrats? Which of those names jumps out of your mind when you were like 5 years old?
Let's think. I definitely had a couple that could be my obsession. I think I was a Sesame Street girl.
Oh, really?
For sure, yeah. Big Bird was my homie when I was little.
Hey, meet my friend Patty Lopez here, too.
Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So I want to know what John Mayer was doing at your concert.
He brought some of his family, which I'm a huge fan of his, and as a return, he wrote out my favorite song, which is Vultures by him, and he wrote it out handwritten for me and gave it to me, so I got to frame it because I love him.
Oh, that is cool.
So sweet.
Yeah, he's like the coolest guy ever. He's really funny.
When you get a chance, write out "See You Again" and send it over here.
Sure.
It was the first time you'd met him. Was at your show?
Yeah, he had hooked me up with the Vulture thing earlier because my trainer is his best friend. And so, I had gotten that, but then the first time I met him was actually at the show, and then we got to see each other a little bit at the Grammys, which was nice.
I saw the name listed somewhere. What's your trainer's name?
Harley.
Yeah. Harley is really, he's almost mean to you.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty intense, but it's worth it. I'll be healthy.
What is the Harley Hannah workout? Just kind of walk me through the way it usually is, like today or tomorrow. What would it be?
Usually when I get to Harley's, he has me drink a Fuse and, get my, energy pumped and usually just get me ready by stretching, and I run on the treadmill, and I do the little bicycle dealio, and then I do squats, and I do abs and arms. I do a little bit of everything, but it's pretty quick. And then he has me on he has a book called The 5-Factor Diet, and he has me on that, which isn't really a diet. It's mostly just getting a little bit more healthy. So it's all their meals are in 5 minutes, which is so cool because I'm always going fast. So
you really are.
I don't have much time to sit there, so he makes sure that I eat healthy, but also I'm eating.
Well, you're in great shape too, and I watched the show live, and on stage you've got to jump around a lot for a long time, don't you?
Yeah, I do. That's a lot of cardio real fast. So that was the hardest part, is because your heart is racing and you can't slow down.
Yeah, I hear you. And then I saw you in the show. I said, well, let me get away from Miley Cyrus for just a little bit. Let me go to Walmart. And I figured that when I walked into Walmart that you've cut a deal where you own half of Walmart now.
Hey, something like that. I've taken over Walmart.
I tell you, but that's great though.
Thank you.
It is wonderful. Now, I've never seen you running in the neighborhood. Is that something that you're not going to do, I guess, huh?
You haven't seen me? I run every morning.
Do you really? It must be early.
I know I do. I get up early before school.
Because as the crow flies, I'm 10 houses down from you, and you live on a place that, I'm not going to say the exact address, of course, but Mrs. Woolley used to own a property where you are now.
Oh, really? Yeah. We're actually, it's really funny because my dog, because, right across from us is Bob Hope. My dog keeps, running away to the house, and we have to go and, sneak in and get the dog back. It's so funny.
From Bob Hope's place.
I know. My mom's well, it's no one's there, but, it's still not, okay to let your dog run around. So, I'm always chasing my dog around the neighborhood.
Oh. Okay, Miley, you have the movie, of course, #1, the tour, #1. Where are you right now? What's going on now?
I'm in LA. My tour's over, and I'm in the studio right now working on my next album, and then in about a month I head down to Nashville and shoot the Hannah Montana movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.